everybody, welcome back to Come On Cooking with Nikki. I know for you all that have been following me, it's been a minute, and I apologize. Haven't been feeling well, and then it was me and my husband's anniversary, yeah, Mother's Day, and reuniting with family has been one of the things I've been taking out time to do. But I got a treat for you all. I know I said a while back that I had some upcoming getting warm recipes, and today I'm going to show you one of those. It's a little cloudy here today and off and on rain, so it would have been a really good day to barbecue, but I do have a rib recipe that you can do barbecue ribs in the oven in your own home. So today I'm going to go ahead and jump on in because this is a time consuming recipe, so you're going to have patience, and good things happen to people who have patience. So we're going to start off with the ingredients. First ingredient, of course, is ribs, and I got baby back ribs that I got at my local grocery store. You're going to need some kind of barbecue seasoning or rub, whatever you prefer. I'm going to be using a Memphis style barbecue sauce. Next, you'll need some minced garlic, and you all help me with this. I know people say all different kinds of ways. Some Worcestershire sauce, so that's the way I'm going to say it, or W sauce. I see another YouTube person that does videos and he just calls it W sauce. I think I might start calling it that because it's so hard to pronounce and people pronounce it different ways. But anyway, so I've already washed my ribs with apple cider vinegar. That's another ingredient you need. I'm sorry, I apologize. To wash your ribs, or you can use lemon or lime juice to rub your ribs down. I learned that throughout the years. And we're not going to be cutting off membranes and doing a lot of cutting on these ribs. Hopefully we're going to be doing a just tender fork rib. Like I said, it's time consuming. So my hands have been washed. Make sure your hands are washed. We're going to jump on in. Alright, and my ribs have been pat dried and cleaned already in the apple cider vinegar. I poured a little apple cider vinegar on the top and on the back where the bone is, and just rubbed it, massaged it in with my hands, and then rinsed with cold water. Don't leave that apple cider vinegar on your ribs. Rinse it with cold water. What it does is take some of the nastiness and off the ribs. That's what I've been told. So you're going to need a roasting pan or a deep pan. Please don't use a sheet tray because it will not work. Your ribs will not be tender. It has to be deep enough pan. You're also going to use some water, and right now I have 1/3 cup of water is what I'm going to use. You don't want to go over 2 cups for 1 slab of ribs. So we're going to sprinkle your rub or your barbecue seasoning on first. We're going to make sure these ribs are seasoned well. So you just sprinkle that on there, or put your rub on. You're going to massage that in a little bit. Massage in that top. We're going to do both sides. I know some people like to suck on rib bones. I'm not the one to do all that, but we are going to season both sides. We're going to flip this over. For you all that are first time coming to my channel, thank you. Welcome. I am a disabled daughter, mother, wife, sister. I had a stroke 2 years ago, and I still don't have all the mobility back in my left side. So this channel is meant for all different types. People with disabled, people that want to learn how to cook, people that know how to cook but want to learn something different. So welcome. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, please. And you'll be uploaded to free, like I said, free videos when I upload one. Alright. That. Make sure you massage it in really well. And then we're going to have to take a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic. And what we're only going to do is we're only going to put that minced garlic on the meatier part of your rib. So I'm going to wash my hands and get a teaspoon, and we're going to get to massaging again. And I'll show you what's next. We can have dinner at a decent hour. We went to church today. Happy Sunday to everybody. And had a very good service. And the Lord is allowing me to have the motivation and the energy to make a video today. So I usually wouldn't do one on Sunday. But I thank the Lord that He's given me that opportunity today to share this video with you all. Got my teaspoon right there. I have my husband open this for me because I don't want to waste up too much time, because this video is a little bit longer than my most videos. There we go. We're going to add a teaspoon, let's do a teaspoon and a half of this minced garlic. Just going to put that on there, set this over to the side, and then massaging that minced garlic. You know, like when you put like a face scrub on or something, just do it like that, like you're rubbing in like a I think it's exfoliating, or make sure you get it all the way down. Any crevices that you can't, because that is going to give flavor to your ribs. Alright, here's the key thing, you all. Now to get this rib, I noticed through the years, a tender texture is, I believe it's called scoring. And all I do is I do 3 X's. I learned this through the years. Sometimes I do 3 X's and then I'll do 2 lines. Do 2 lines up here. One. And we're cutting that membrane that's back there. Like I said, it helps with the tenderness of your ribs. Then we're going to take these ribs, kind of set them up in your foil pan. And my foil is non-stick foil, as they say. And put the bone against the back of your pan. Now, with that 1 to 2 cups of cold water, just pour in the bottom of your pan. Pour it all in there. In your W sauce, we're gonna put like 4 squirts in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna cover this with aluminum foil. Make sure you have your oven set at 350. Cover your ribs and then put them in the oven for about 2 hours. And I'll see y'all back then.
Hi.
Alright guys, I'm back. My ribs are still cooking. I still got about another hour and a half left on them. But I was just like, let me go ahead and make my sides. And my side, one of my sides today I decided on was going to be baked beans. I mean, ribs with baked beans. I mean, it just makes sense. And what I just got the sweet heat baked beans, delicious, and you'll need some minced onion or chopped onion, your favorite type of barbecue sauce. Also, you'll just need a little bit of this. The rest of it we're gonna put on those ribs once they get done cooking. So I'm gonna show you all how I just do my baked beans. It's very simple. Oh, and you'll also need brown sugar. And I just put some brown sugar in there. It's probably about a half of a cup. Not saying I'm going to use all of that. I'm going to test and see. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and add me some minced onion. And I'm just eyeballing this. You put as much onion flavor as you want to in there. It looks about like I have. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons and a half. That's what it looks like I have. Okay. I think I'm going to do half this brown sugar right now. After I give it a few quick stirs. I like my beans sweet. Like I said before, if you've been to my channel before, I like stuff that's sweet and salty. I like to have like a lot of gravy on stuff, a lot of sauce on like wings or ribs. So I just added some of that barbecue sauce, which I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's. We're gonna just stir this up and get this in the oven as well. And my ribs are on the bottom rack. Like I said, it's set at 350, 2 hours. We're gonna check them out and start basting them. Okay, so I got these baked beans on nice and stirred up. Sugar again. Alright, that sugar I just felt clump in here, and I want to get that distribute through my beans. And I say that was about a good 2 tablespoons of that barbecue sauce that I just used. Now off camera I'm going to take a test on my beans, see if I need to add more sugar or more barbecue sauce or more onion. And I'll be right back, you all. Alright, you all, I added a little bit of brown sugar to my baked beans. They weren't as sweet enough. And I've never tried this brand, the Sweet Heat brand. I did a pickup order and I added a little bit more brown sugar to mine. Like I said, probably another 2 tablespoons of brown sugar to mine. And I set it on the top rack for about 15-20 minutes for your baked beans. And once those baked beans get done, we'll pull them out the oven. We'll give a sneak peek at our ribs and wrap it back up, put it back in the oven, and let it cook through the rest of the period. You want to make sure those baked beans are done. And you could have whatever side you want to have. We might have some potato salad, would be good with it, some greens, macaroni and cheese. Whatever you have in your home, make your sides. It's just that I had baked beans, and I decided to do baked beans. I'm not going to do no potato salad. I'm not doing no homemade potato salad. I don't have all the ingredients for it. That might be a future video coming up. But I'm not going to do, I don't know if I'm going to do potato salad. I got some macaroni and cheese, so I might do that. But so I got that oven still on 350. Ribs wrapped up with foil. It's still cooking. It's got like another hour and 6 minutes for me. I don't know how your oven range is doing, but we're definitely going to come and take a peek, open up that aluminum foil, take a peek, see what we're working with, see how the ribs are cooking, or if they're cooking properly, and just making sure they ain't kind of fell down to the bottom of your roasting pan. But we'll do that when these baked beans get done, and I'll be back. Alright, y'all, it's been about 20 minutes. My beans are cooked. This is what they look like. Let them set up, and I also took out the ribs and let y'all see a sneak peek of mine. And they are cooking up perfectly. Remember, we still got another hour on these. I just wanted to show a sneak peek of them. But they're cooking up perfectly, and the way how I know that is because the meat is starting to pull away from the bone. If you can see where my nail is at, it's bone. And the meat's starting to pull away from it. It's starting to come tender. So you all just how tender they're starting to come. And we got another hour. But look at that meat already starting to pull away from the bone. That's me going in with the big fork. But we're going to cover this back up finish up this dinner. We got another hour left, and I will see you all back then to start on the basting. And that's going to be up to how much sauce you want on it. But we're going to put this back in the oven for another hour, and I'll be back. Alright, you all, I've pulled my ribs out of the oven. I just want to show you all this kind of close up. Tried to take it out with my tongs and transfer it over to a sheet tray so I can spread the barbecue sauce on. And they are so tender, they broke the rack of ribs, broke in half. But look how juicy that looks. I mean, it's just coming off the bone just by these tongs. These silicone tongs. I mean, they're just, the meat's just coming off. They're not like crumbling coming off. So I've already put some of my favorite barbecue sauce on my ribs. I'm gonna just take a paper towel and just brush it on here. If you have a barbecue brush, use your barbecue brush. I still, you all that's been watching, I still haven't invested in getting one. I keep forgetting. So you can use a paper towel, works just as fine. I'm just gonna brush that barbecue sauce on the top, and flip them over and do the bottom as well. See if I can get it without. And it's got that nice char, like it's been on the grill right there. And it ain't been out on the grill. It hasn't even stepped out of the house. A little bit more barbecue sauce just on the back here. Like I said, I'm not one to suck on the bones, so I'm not going to put a whole lot of barbecue sauce back here. And then what we're going to do after we baste this, put it back in the oven for 15 minutes, uncovered. Just so that sauce can set up in the meat. In the skin of the back of the bone. Just brush that on there. Get on the bones and everything. And if you want to baste like 3, 4, 5, 6 times, that's up to your preference. I'm probably just going to baste once and that's it. So we're going to put this back in the oven for 15 minutes. And if you plan on basting again with more, if it's not enough barbecue sauce to you, put some more barbecue sauce, put it back in another 15 minutes until you get it the way how you want it. But every time you baste, just keep it in there for like 15 minutes. But I'm just going to do mine just one time and we're good for ours. So there you all have it. One of my recipes of warming up days. And sometimes I'll bake them in the oven for the 2 hours and they have that charcoal taste. I might throw some hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill and then take my slab of ribs and put on the grill just to have that barbecue, charcoal, Kingsford smell to my ribs and taste. But that's up to you. And another thing you can use instead of the Worcestershire sauce or W sauce in the bottom with the water, you can use liquid smoke if you want to. I'm not a liquid hickory smoke type of person, so you can switch that out as well. Like I said again, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, please. It's free and you'll be notified every time that I upload a video. Thank you all for watching. Come on, Cooking with Nikki. And I appreciate everybody that's been patiently waiting for this video. And more videos are going to come, I promise. I would like to dedicate this video to my grandfather. He's not doing so well in health, and I know he likes ribs, so I'm really dedicating this video to him today. And if you're watching, Granddaddy, hi. Everybody else, I will see you all on the next video. Thanks for watching again, and God bless.